with that, depredation calls be made in the field by qualified investigators. This could include sheriffs, state police, ODF&W biologists, wildlife services, or special contractors. And we've needed all of those at different times. Continuing collaring into phase 3, and all of these pertain to phase 3, by the way. Those particular packs that may come in conflict with livestock has a pretty broad spectrum, because when you look at Oregon and the landscape and what's already taken place, every wolf in Oregon will come into contact with domestic livestock. Those collars and that collar information serve us as producers, us as county commissioners, with the information needed in order to do non-lethal activities and to be effective with those non-lethal activities. They also identify those individual wolves that tend to be the ones that are depredating, instead of going to lethal take and not knowing which ones to target at that point. Management areas. I want to be clear that we asked for the establishment of management areas, knowing that this was going to be a long drawn-out process. And in order to establish those, to give direction to the department, so that in the next 5-year review, that is a discussion and put those into play. We know that we're in the 11th hour here, but the establishment and you guys giving direction. Lastly, the notification to county government officials, sheriff's department. The language in the current plan says as needed, and it is a needed basis, where those are the first line of defense. Oftentimes the sheriff sets up the investigations, he contacts ODF&W biologists. We use the 911 services that they have to allow for after-hour services. So with that, I'm a little over time. Thank you.
That's all right. Elected official, and what you were saying was pertinent, and the commission needed to hear. Commissioners, any questions for Mr. Nash? Todd, I have one. When you talk about management areas, are you referring to crafting out an area almost with like the individual plans with the producer?
No, to clarify, Commissioner Finley, we were thinking more in terms of management areas being something like management objective numbers that we have for deer and elk, so that not one area in Oregon became overburdened with wolves, so that it became subject to too much pressure on those wildlife ungulates in that area, and an overburden to the livestock producers.
Okay.